money is defined by its functions: medium of exchange, store of value, unit of account. Because different financial assets serve these functions to varying degrees, central banks categorize money into aggregates based on their liquidity, how quickly and easily an asset can be converted into cash without losing value. These measures are typically labeled as M0, M1, M2, and M3, moving from the most liquid to the least liquid. 1. MO, the monetary base, high-powered money. As discussed previously, MO is the most fundamental measure. It represents the total liabilities of the central bank. Components: physical currency, notes and coins, in circulation plus the reserves held by commercial banks at the central bank. Feature: it is the narrowest definition and serves as the foundation for all other money creation. 2. M1, narrow money. M1 includes assets that are immediately available for transactions. It is the most common measure used to describe the money supply in daily life. Components: asterisk currency in circulation, C. Demand deposits, balances in checking accounts that can be accessed via debit cards or checks. Other liquid deposits, like traveler's checks. Feature: highly liquid. It is money used for spending right now. 3. M2, intermediate money, near money. M2 includes everything in M1 plus assets that are highly liquid but not quite cash on hand. Components: asterisk all of M1. Savings deposits, accounts that earn interest but may have limits on immediate withdrawals. Money market securities, short-term debt investments. Time deposits, CDs, small denomination certificates of deposit that have a fixed term. Feature: it represents money that can be converted into M1 relatively quickly, usually within a few days. 4. M3, broad money. M3 is the most inclusive measure of the money supply. It includes M2 plus larger, less liquid institutional assets. Components: all of M2. Large denomination time deposits, institutional CDs. Short-term repurchase agreements, repos. Money market fund shares held by large institutions. Feature: it tracks the total liquidity available in the entire economy, including the corporate and banking sectors. Many central banks, like the US Federal Reserve, have stopped tracking M3 closely because M2 is a better predictor of inflation. Summary table of money aggregates. Measure: level of liquidity. Components: main use, M0, highest. Currency plus bank reserves. Central bank policy, M1, very high. Currency plus checking accounts. Daily transactions, M2, high. M1 plus savings plus small CDs. Economic forecasting, M3, moderate. M2 plus large CDs plus institutional funds. Measuring total liquidity. 5. Economic interpretation. Why do these measures matter? A. The velocity of money. Economists track these measures to calculate the velocity of money, V, which is how many times a dollar changes hands in a year. If M1 is growing rapidly but the economy isn't, it often leads to inflation. B. Monetary policy. If a central bank wants to fight a recession, it focuses on increasing MO via open market operations, hoping it will ripple through the banking system to increase M1 and M2, thereby encouraging consumer spending. C. Financial innovation. In the modern era, the lines between these measures are blurring. For example, some savings accounts, M2, now allow instant transfers to checking accounts, M1, via mobile apps, making M2 almost as liquid as M1. Would you like me to explain the quantity theory of money, MV equals PY, and how these measures are used to predict price levels?